I have my partner in crime here today. Hey, say hi. She's gotten so big since the last time I showed you in one of my videos. Oh, hi. She's really tired right now, so she's sleeping right down beside me. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Aloha everyone, welcome to Skincare with Hiram. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hiram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. Today's video comes as probably, and I know I say this in so many videos, but I am 1000% confident in this one, my most requested video of all time. You guys have been asking for this non-stop, particularly on TikTok, which if you haven't followed me on TikTok, go follow me. I do reaction videos. I react to your guys' skincare routines, so you can tag me in them. It's a lot of fun. Well, at least I have fun. But every single day, I probably get a good 300 to 700 requests to review this brand. The brand is I Do Care. I Do Care is a popular Korean beauty brand that has gotten really big on TikTok. I mean, I really think that's where the brand exploded because I hadn't seen it getting bigger anywhere else. And it's sold at Ulta, on Amazon, and definitely popular among a teenage audience. Their packaging is like soups cute. Oh, very like trend color vibes. No, honestly, the first time I saw their packaging, I was like, shit, that is pretty cute though. You are being naughty. Oh, she just scratched me. I guess that's what I get. I love you. While I Do Care is a really popular brand and it's super cute, I do have a lot of thoughts. And I've low-key been dreading this video a little bit because I hate to be the party pooper. Well, that's a lie. I built my whole channel on that. I feel like I'm the person that's like, oh, you like that skincare? Let me tell you something about it so horrible that you'll never enjoy it again. But y'all seem to like that shit, so here we go. You guys asked for it, the truth about I Do Care. So let's get into it. Like I was saying before, I Do Care is a really popular and booming brand that is typically constantly sold out at Ulta. It's really frustrating. But they're definitely popular among people who are just getting into skincare, which is usually teenagers. Now, they label themselves a Korean beauty brand, and the reason why I use quotations is because I hesitate to call them a Korean beauty brand. If you guys don't know, I am obsessed with Korean skincare because it represents the most innovative, advanced, and best ingredient technology out there. Their skincare is truly superior to like every other country's skincare around the world that I've discovered. I just think they're the best of the best, and their formulas really represent their power. But I feel like you have two subcategories in Korean skincare. You have the really advanced, incredible, maximizing the potential of the formula, and then you have the Korean skincare that's really cutesy and really fun, but doesn't really pack a punch. And I feel like I Do Care falls in that category. Now, it's really hard to find a lot of information about the brand because they don't really sell on their own website. They sell primarily on Amazon and Ulta. But when I was trying to do some research, they labeled themselves a clean beauty brand with a focus on sustainability. That being said, they didn't go into detail as to what sustainability moves they're making. And when I see companies kind of use the term, we're clean, we're sustainable, and don't provide any evidence as to how they're actually making moves in that direction, I hesitate to think of them as an actual sustainable brand. Like on their packaging, I don't see any recycle signs, and it looks like they're made with different materials, so I don't actually know how sustainable they are in terms of packaging, which I'm just like, look, if you're gonna claim to be sustainable, packaging is a good place to start. And the fact that there's no information about recyclability is just kind of, I don't know. It sounds like greenwashing, Linda. They also have claims that they're cruelty-free and vegan, but I was honestly a little confused when I saw this because they were like, we're making our best steps and trying our best to be cruelty-free and vegan, which may mean that they don't have any vegan or cruelty-free certifications, which again, to me is kind of like, be specific. Like I want to know exactly what you're doing, because these claims like we're trying our best and we're doing what we can while providing no evidence as to actually how they're making those moves kind of leaves us in the dark and isn't as transparent as you could be. One good thing that I saw though is that in their list of ingredients that they don't formulate with, they say that they don't use any synthetic fragrance over 1%, which is encouraging to me. Now that doesn't mean they don't use fragrance, because synthetic fragrance and natural fragrance can be just as irritating as each other, and a lot of times companies will be like, we're synthetic fragrance free, aren't we the best? And then they put like a shitload of fragrant essential oils in their formula and we're like, why the fuck you lying? But at least in that regard, they did give us a certain percentage that we know none of their formulations fall above. I'm first going to talk a little bit about the brand and then delve into the products and go ingredient by ingredient, because ingredients don't lie, bitch. And then today I'll tell you guys the positives and negatives and whether I think I Do Care is worth it or not. So now let's get into the products. I'm going to order these from my least favorite to my favorite, starting with the Sugar Kitten Holograph Peel Off Mask. Now, when I was first introduced to I Do Care, the first thing I discovered from them was their peel off face mask, which here's the thing when it comes to peel off face masks. Let me just take a little moment. I'm not a fan of peel off face masks. Not only are they not really effective at getting rid of the problems that they're trying to get rid of, like blackheads, whiteheads, peel off face masks don't help in the long run with that. They usually contain a high concentration of really irritating ingredients, which is why why it is rare. I can't think of a single peel off face mask that I can in good faith recommend to someone and be like, you're gonna see great results. No, bitch. I get it, they're fun and they're satisfying, but a lot of times you can expose your skin to just a risk of irritation that it just doesn't make it worth it. So with that said, I don't have anything good to say about this mask. Zip zilch nada, which is disappointing for two different reasons. First, the ingredients. Denatured alcohol is the second ingredient. I hate it when I see this. I hate it here. If you aren't aware, I am not a fan of denatured alcohol at high concentrations in products. Not only is it overly stripping to the skin and can cause redness and irritation and sensitivity, which is definitely what it does to me, it's also just a very cheap and low quality ingredient. And usually when it's formulated at that high of a concentration, denatured alcohol is usually used as a delivery agent, which means it's going to help get those good ingredients into your skin. But there's so many other better delivery agent ingredients out there, and at that high of a concentration, there's just too many negative side effects to justify it. The third ingredient is polyvinyl alcohol, which is an ingredient that's common in most peel-off face masks. Polyvinyl alcohol can also be really irritating to the face as well. Also overly stripping, leave a film on the skin, and when paired alongside denatured alcohol, that is just like a horrific combination. Legit, when I first saw the ingredient list, I was like, oh my god, get thee hence, Satan. It's also formulated with mica, pearl, diamond powder, amethyst powder, ruby powder, topaz powder, all of which are stones that have a reputation for being unethically sourced. And because I Do Care didn't provide any information on their website about what their sourcing procedure is, it's a possibility that these ingredients could be sourced through slave labor. It's actually a lot more common than you think. Now, there are some good ingredients in this mask, like Centella asiatica, one of my favorite ingredients for reducing redness and irritation in the face, but it's at so low of a concentration that you're not going to be seeing any good benefits from it in comparison to the highly irritating ingredients that this product has. So the formula is shit. Second, and this bugs me so much, this mask is not holographic, it's iridescent. Any true holosexual knows that holographic means that it shifts through the entire rainbow of colors. Iridescent is when it shifts between two different colors. And it drives me crazy when I see cosmetic companies being like, our product is holographic, and I'm like, bitch, do you even watch Simply Nailogical? Christine would not approve. So this is an iridescent face mask because it shifts between two colors, not holographic. But you know, in comparison to the formula, that's not that big of a deal. But yeah, this peel-off face mask, I was super disappointed in the formula, and actually, the Space Kitten peel-off face mask and the Disco Kitten peel-off face mask are nearly identical formulas to this one, which just means they're all terrible and masks that I definitely would not recommend. Moving on to the next product is their Brightening Vitamin C Serum. Now, this does have some good ingredients I like. It has glycerin, which is a humectant. It's a hydrating ingredient that'll pull in moisture from the air into your skin. Niacinamide is the seventh ingredient, which I talk about in pretty much every single video on my channel. I just love niacinamide. It has so many different good benefits for the skin. This also has red algae extract, which is a good antioxidant, which means it's going to prevent against damage that you face throughout the day, like pollution, sun damage, different things like that. And sodium hyaluronate, which is a concentrated form of hyaluronic acid that will also draw in moisture from the air into your skin. But the fifth ingredient in this serum is denatured alcohol, which again, I'm just kind of like, is it really necessary for a serum? I don't think it's necessary to the formula. It's also formulated with fragrance. And the thing that bugs me about this product is that they label their serum to be a vitamin C serum. But when you look at the ingredients, the actual ingredient, ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, is so low on the ingredient list that it's basically false marketing. You really aren't getting any vitamin C abilities. And in addition to that, it is in a bottle that's exposed to both light and air. And they use pure ascorbic acid, which is known to be very unstable. So you're really just not going to be getting any vitamin C benefits. The serum is okay, but it's not that great. And I personally wouldn't recommend it to someone to use. However, if you are looking for a vitamin C product, I'm usually not a fan of vitamin C because it is so unstable and can turn bad so quickly that it really irritates your skin. But I've been loving the Ordinary L-ascorbic acid powder. This one is pure vitamin C in a powder form, so it's way more stable, lasts a longer time, and you get the real research-backed benefits of vitamin C. Plus, this is like $5, $6. It's super cheap, really good, lasts a long time. I would recommend this instead of the vitamin C serum from I Do Care. All the products I talk about in today's video and the alternative recommendations I make will be listed in the description box below. If you do feel like purchasing any of them, I make a small commission off of some of the links that supports me and my channel, so if you do feel like shopping, feel free to use those, but no pressure whatsoever. Now, the next product is their Vitamin C Moisturizing Gel Cream. This one kind of caught my eye at the beginning, and looking through the ingredient list, I was impressed to see that there is glycerin, niacinamide, as well as shea butter, and a bunch of hydrating oil. So it's definitely a moisturizing, hydrating product. However, it's formulated with a high concentration of lemon extract, which is similar to a fragrant component. It can cause irritation and sensitivity sensitivity on the skin and is unstable when exposed to the sunlight. It's also paired alongside fragrance. And again, the same issue, vitamin C is so low on the ingredient list that you really aren't going to be getting those vitamin C abilities. Now, I will say this product wasn't terrible, like I wasn't horrified when I saw it, but it just didn't wow me, and honestly, I wasn't very impressed by the irritating ingredients it had. A better alternative is the First Aid Beauty Oil Control Repair Moisturizer. This one is awesome because while yes, it says it's oil control, I would say that this would work for dry, combination, or oily skin. The ingredients it has are a high concentration of niacinamide, glycerin, sodium hyaluronate, licorice extract, and green tea extract, both of which are really going to soothe redness and sensitivity and also fight against damage we see every day. And it's free of fragrance. So this is just a much better alternative that gives you those same type of ingredients and just has a better formula. Next is the Cake My Day Sprinkle Mask. I was so close to buying this one. Very close. And I know some people will be commenting down below like, how dare you make a brand review if you haven't tried all the products? Bitch, why would I buy the products if I know I'm not going to like them? These videos are about the formula and not my personal experience, because I know if I'm here on camera being like, oh my god, I love how this felt on my skin. Great, that's my skin. That's not your skin. I would rather more tell you my opinions about the formula so you know if there are irritating ingredients or not, rather than just be like, this feels like super nice. Buying these products that I know I'm not going to like, waste them, and all that shit. For good ingredients, the Cake My Day Sprinkle Mask has glycerin and it also has kaolin clay, which is a really good clay that will draw impurities from your pores, control oiliness of the skin, and can be really ideal for people who have more acne or oily prone skin. It's also formulated with squalane, a really great hydrating oil. The only thing I don't like about it is that it is formulated with fragrance, but that's the only bad thing about it, and in a wash-off treatment, I don't find fragrance to be too problematic. I don't think the ingredient list is bad at all. The only reason I didn't buy it was because I was just like, there's not really anything pushing me to be like, wow, this mask is really innovative or different or creative. It's just kind of a basic kaolin face mask, and you can find tons of others on Amazon and at the drugstore for a lower price point, but I don't think it's bad. I will say though, a better alternative in my opinion is the Clear Improvements mask from Origins. I know you guys are probably shocked I'm recommending a product from Origins, but yes I am. This is my favorite one by them. It has 3 different types of clays, all of which are really good from pulling out those impurities, so you're going to get a variety of those benefits instead of just one clay like in the Cake My Day mask. But it's also fragrance free and formulated alongside hydrating ingredients so you won't overly strip your skin. It's just a better one in my opinion, but I wouldn't get upset if you did get the Cake My Day mask. Now we're at the products that I actually purchased and used. First is the Vitamin C Lip Mask. Now I was intrigued by this product because usually lip masks are formulated with pretty basic ingredients, like it's just like Carmex but in a tub. But this one is formulated without a lot of the common ingredients used in lip masks like paraffin, lanolin, petrolatum. It has a lot of different hydrating oils and fruit extracts, which definitely caught my attention. The only thing I don't like about this is that it does have a high concentration of fragrance, but at this point, pretty much every lip product I find out there has a lot of fragrance, so I've just kind of accepted it as is. But I got to use this for a while, and honestly, it wasn't a bad experience. It wasn't like my favorite lip mask ever, but it definitely wasn't terrible and feels like a really light layer of moisture. It does have a slight like purplish tint to it, but it's barely noticeable, and I think good if you just want like a tiny hint of color while getting a lot of hydration. I used this both day and night. Honestly, didn't notice too much of a difference. I didn't wake up feeling like my lips were transformed, but it hydrated them. It felt nice. It did what it was supposed to do. I will say though, I probably won't continue using this because it just has a little bit too much fragrance for my taste. And my personal favorite is the Primera Clean Berry Lip Mask. That's just the best one that I found. I am on the same bottle that I bought months and months and months ago, and I use that about every night. It's just so hydrating and moisturizing, and with that one, I literally wake up, lips are still moisturized. It's insane. But I will say cute packaging, not a bad product. And then on to the final product from them, their Juicy Kitten Power Green Serum. This one caught my attention. Looking at the ingredients, glycerin is the 4th ingredient, niacinamide is the 5th ingredient. It has willow bark extract, which is the natural form of salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is great for going deep into the pores and pushing out all the dirt and excess sebum, so really optimal for people who have more oily or acne prone skin. It has red algae Centella asiatica extract, and then a ton of good green vegetable extracts, all of which are really good antioxidants. I was pretty impressed when I saw this because I was like, oh shit, this actually has a lot of good ingredients. The only thing, and I know I sound like a fucking broken record, it does have fragrance. And over my week and a half of using this, I have to say the fragrance, like, I wish they chose a better one, because when I put this on my face, it literally smells like, you know, the things that they put on top of toilets to make a bathroom smell nice? That's what this smells like, which isn't entirely off-putting. Like, I didn't think of a bathroom when I put it on my face, but it's just kind of a smell like, it's not that good. And I'm like, if you're going to put fragrance in a product, you might as well make the fragrance pretty good. But overall, I would have to say this is the best product from their line. I think it has the best ingredient selection. It's also super lightweight, so it's good for oily prone skin where you don't want to feel like you have a heavy layer of serum across your face. Will I continue using it? debatable. I mean, maybe, but definitely the best product from the brand. Now my final thoughts. As far as positives, the thing I do like about the brand is that they're relatively affordable. Their products range from like $20 to $25, and I actually have seen some sales that they had where they do like 30 or 50% off, which is definitely tempting, and I like that they don't charge a crazy high price point. I also have to say the packaging is very cute. It's a fun experience. The peel-off face masks look really cool. So aesthetic is definitely a bonus, which I know is probably the main appeal of why so many people buy them. But as for things I don't like about the brand, I hate that they use high concentrations of alcohol. That's an immediate turnoff for me. I also hate that they don't have any fragrance-free products in their line. Like, I literally searched through every one of their products and didn't find a single fragrance-free product there, which is just disappointing. Just one product, please. A lot of their products are very trend focused and not focused on the long-term health of the skin. So it's more like satisfying short-term results rather than actually taking care of your skin and contributing to the health of it. And then honestly, guys, I feel like the brand's kind of cheap. Like, I was pretty disappointed when I actually got these products in the mail because the packaging feels very cheap. The formulas feel pretty cheap. The ingredients aren't very high quality. And I feel like this brand kind of represents the worst of Korean skincare. I don't like labeling this brand Korean skincare because I'm just like, compared to brands like iUnique, Purito, Some by Me, these formulas just do not even compare at all. Totally different ballpark. So because of that, I just have to say, I don't think this brand is worth it, except for the two products, like if you got them on sale. But the rest of the products, I am just not impressed. I wouldn't recommend them. I just feel like there's so many better alternatives out there for a lower price point with way less irritating ingredients. I'm sorry if I burst any of your bubbles, but I just have to be honest. I just was not impressed. What is your opinion of I Do Care? I want to hear down below. Do you guys hate it? Do you love it? Don't forget to follow me on TikTok so that I can react to your skincare routine. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week, and I'll see you guys in the next one.